Okay, so let's start. Today we will continue the exercise 6.2 from question number 3. Question number 3. In the figure, first I will draw the figure. There are two lines AB parallel to the CD. This is the second line. EF perpendicular CD. One perpendicular EF on CD and angle GED. One ray G. Sorry, this is E and this is F. Angle, this point is G, angle GED. This complete angle is 126 and this is the perpendicular, so this is 90 degree. Okay. Once again, in this figure, two lines are parallel, AB parallel CD. So first we will write given AB parallel CD और क्या गिवन है EF perpendicular CD EF perpendicular CD one more point given angle GED is equal to 126. These 3 points are given. So जो भी गिवन है सबसे फर्स्ट हम इसे नोट करेंगे. Then after to find we have to find the three values. First AGE angle AGE, second GEF GEF, and the third is FGE. Okay, so now by observing the figure we will find out these value. So all of you first observe the figure. How can we find these values? Okay. First, angle GED is given 126. Okay. GED is the sum of two angles. This is first angle and two angles. So if we will subtract this angle from GED, we can get GEF. This is now angle GED is equal to sum of two angles. First GEF plus FED. So GED is equal to 126. GEF we have to find GEF. What is the value of FED? Please reply. What is the value of angle FED? That is the right angle. So this will be 90 degree. Okay. So we have to find only GEF. To transfer 90 into the LHS, remaining GEF is equal to 126 minus 90 is equal to 36 degree. So we find the one angle. Come again. Both lines are parallel, AB parallel CD. Now, one angle and this angle, and G is the transversal of these two lines of AB and CD. So, AGE and GEB are alternate interior angles. So, they will be also equal. And angle AGE is equal to GED. GED. Why they are equal? Alternate interior angle. So AGE is equal to, or the value of GED 126 degree. This is the second angle. Now for third, what is the third remaining? Which angle remaining? AGE हो गया, GEF हो गया, FGE. Okay. So everybody reply, what will be the value of angle FGE and how can we find FGE? Please reply. There are two ways to find the angle FGE. Answer is correct, Rahul, but how can we find? Yeah, correct answer. There are two ways. The first way, we know that if there are two parallel lines and one line is a transversal, then the sum of interior angles will be 180. The second way, this angle and this angle are making the linear pair. The sum of these two angles will be 180. So, angle AGE plus angle FGE equal to 180 linear pair. AG equal to 126 plus angle FGE equal to 180. Transfer 126 to RHS, remaining FGE equal to 180 minus 126. Subtract करिए 54 degree. So this is the third angle. So to solve this type of question, we should remember all the properties related to the lines and angles. If we know the property, we can solve easily the questions. If any doubt, kindly ask in this point. Okay, so let's continue. Next, question number 4. In figure, PQ parallel ST. What is the figure? First, I will draw. Like this. This is the figure. This point P. This is Q. This is R. This is S. And this is T. One angle is given PQR. That is 110. This angle given RST. That is 130. Okay. In this figure, PQ parallel ST, PQR is equal to 110 and RST is equal to 130. We have to find the angle QRS. So we need to find this angle. Okay. First, Ajay, I am taking the class by computer, not by phone. So first, write given. Okay. What is given? PQ parallel ST. Second point, angle PQR is equal to 110. Third point, RST is equal to 130. Next, to find which angle you need to find? QRS. Angle QRS. This angle you need to find. Now, after that, there is one point I told, construction. So, when we will write this point, if we need construction, if we will draw some lines in the given figure, then we will write the construction. If there is not construction, we directly come to the next point, proof or solving. But here we will need a construction. What is construction? Construction. Draw a line through point R, X, R, Y. So this is the line. And construction always draw by dot lines, not by the complete straight line. This line. So the name of this line X, R, Y. I hope this is clear. Construction. I think Ajay, you only facing the problem. Okay. So construction. Draw line X, R, Y parallel to PQ. And हमें line distance से draw करना है. This will be parallel to the PQ. Okay. अब start करिए. Now the angle PQR angle PQR and PQR and XRQ is equal to 180. Yeah, this is also correct. XRQ is equal to 180. Now, first this angle, if we know that if two lines are formed or parallel to the third line, then they will also parallel to the each other. So if PQ parallel to ST and PQ parallel to XRY, XRY, then ST is also parallel to XRY. That's the equation number 1. Okay, let's continue. The problem is how can we find the angle QRS? There are two ways. First way, if we will find the complete angle, then after we subtract this angle, so remaining portion will be this QRS. The second way, if we will find this complete angle and we subtract this angle, so remaining portion will be QRS. There will be 2 points. Okay, and both are easy. And hence we show that XRY parallel to ST. Okay, so angle SRY is equal to XRY plus angle RST is equal to 180, angle SRY plus RST is equal to 180. Why 180? Because these are the interior angles lie on the same side of the transversal. SR is the transversal. So we can write interior angles. Now RST is given 130. So SRY plus 130 is equal to 180. Transfer 130 to the RHS. SRY is equal to 180 minus 130 is equal to 50. Question number second. The next is again angle PQR and QR angle PQR and QRY. This angle both are equal. Why? QRY is equal to angle PQR. Why these angles are equal? Why these angles are equal? Because PQ and XR are parallel, and these are alternate interior angles for the transversal. Transversal is QR. Okay. Different pair of lines, parallel lines. Here are different lines of transversal. For PQ and XRY, QR is the transversal. For ST and XRY, SR is the transversal. So for now, these two lines, this is the transversal and this is the alternate interior angles. So we can write alternate interior angles. So QRY is equal to PQR 110. Question number third. Now, PQR, sorry, QRY is the sum of two angles. This is first QRS and second SRY. So we can split QRY as QRS plus SRY is equal to 110. QRS plus what is the value of SRY? This is 50. So plus 50 is equal to 110. QRS is equal to 110 minus 50 degree. So the answer is 60 degree. So the final answer of this question is 60 degree. Please ask your doubt if there are any. Okay. Anybody else? So now we are going to discuss the next question. First, I will rub the board. The next question number 6. Question number 6. In figure, PQ and RS, two mirrors placed parallel to each other. PQ and RS, there are two mirrors. Okay, I marked some small lines because they are the mirrors. So these lines represent these surface of mirrors are polished. You also studied in the science. Yeah, fifth question. You have to be try to solve as homework. Okay. An incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ at B. So one ray strikes this AB to mirror PQ at B. The reflected ray moves along the path BC. So the ray is reflected. This is BC, and again strike, again reflects back along CD, and again this is CD. Prove that AB parallel to CD. So this line AB parallel to CD we need to prove. In this question, we will also use the rules of reflection because this question related to the mirrors. First, anybody remember what is the rule of reflection? Correct answer. The rule of reflection, the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incident. So, to identify the angles, we need to draw some perpendicular. So, I draw some perpendicular. This is BE and the second is CF. Now, let me represent 1, 2, 3 and 4. Angle 1 is the angle of incident, angle 2 is the angle of reflection, again angle 3 is the angle of incident, and angle 4 is the angle of reflection. And we know that the angle of incident will be equal to the angle of reflection. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. By using this, we will try to prove AB parallel to CD. So let's start. I think they are equal, so we can already take the same values. I think this is x ले लीजिए, x, this is also x, and this y, this is also y. First given, okay, two mirrors. What are the mirrors? PQ and RS such that PQ parallel to RS. The next is to prove. Or to prove AB parallel to CD. Next construction. For the two construction, BE perpendicular PQ and the second is CF perpendicular RS. There are two construction. Let's start proof. Okay. So to prove AB parallel to CD, we need to prove only the one point. If these angles, these angles are equal to each other, then we can show that AB parallel to CD. Okay? Why these equals? Because these angles are the alternate interior angles. So we will need to try to equalize these angles. Now, angle ABE is equal to angle BEC. What is the value of angle ABE? X, and BEC. This is also ABE and EBC. EBC. This is also X. करेक्शन करिए. We know that by rule of reflection, what is the rule of reflection? We need to write. Okay. After that, you will write the rule of reflection that angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection, angle of reflection. तो फर्स्ट जिसकी रूल का हम यूज कर रहे हैं, फर्स्ट हमें उसे नोट करना है, तभी हम उसका यूज कर सकते हैं. I noted this rule. Now we can use the rule. So angle ABE is equal to angle EBC. What is the angle ABE? This is X and this is also X. So they are equal. Question number 1. Now angle ABC. ABC is the made up of two angles. First ABE and EBC. So ABE plus angle EBC. What is the value of ABE? This is X, and EBC, this is also X. So this will come 2X. Question number 2. And again, same in this the second situation. Here is also y is equal to y. Similarly, first angle BCF is equal to FCD. FCD. BCF is equal to y and FCD is equal to y. So angle BCD. Angle BCD is equal to BCD is equal to angle BCF plus FCD. Both are y, so it becomes 2y. Question number 3. Okay, I am drawing the first side. Okay, the last step. Now the two lines BE and CR are parallel. Why these are parallel? Because both are the perpendicular on parallel lines. First is perpendicular on the PQ, the second is perpendicular on the RS. And we know that the distance of two perpendicular lines will be the same. So perpendicular also the distance. So hence BE perpendicular to, sorry, parallel to CF. Now, if they are parallel, angle X is equal to angle Y. Why they are equal? Because this angle and this angle are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Okay? X is equal to Y. Now, Y equation, put the value of X in the equation number 2. So, ABC is equal to 2X. X replaced by Y, 2Y. But 2Y is the value of angle BCD. So, we can write angle BCD. So, now we saw that ABC is equal to BCD. But they are alternate interior angles. But what is the name of these angles? Alternate interior angles. So it means AB parallel to CD. This is true. I think this is some big question. Okay, so please also observe this question, understand, try to understand, and also ask your doubt. Okay, so this was the last question for today's class. Also, this was the last question for exercise 6.2. One question remaining, question number 5. You need to try to solve as a homework. Otherwise, we will discuss in the next class. Okay, 5 minutes is over in this class. So once again, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye. You can now leave the class.